Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to Reddit's Am I the Asshole stories, which from my experience, there can be some pretty crazy stories on here. Let's get right into it. So we have a tier list here. I'm gonna be ranking them. I have 5 tiers, going from exorcism at the top, like you are the asshole, you are evil, and you probably need your demons like cleansed from you, you know? You are the villain, like yes, you were wrong, you are the asshole, but you know, it's not super terrible. We have I think you should think about this. I think maybe you might be in the wrong, but it might be ambiguous, or maybe we need more context. We have not that bad, which, you know, not that bad. Like maybe you did some stuff wrong. You could have done something differently, but you know, all in all, like it's not a big deal. And then at the very bottom we have innocent, Your Honor. You're innocent. You're free to go. Like you are not the asshole. Like leave my man alone. Am I the asshole for silently changing my son's name after my brother and sister-in-law gave my nephew the same name too? My wife and I had our son 4 months ago. We had a name chosen early in her pregnancy. We kept that name to ourselves, but my sister-in-law, married to my brother, found out when she was still pregnant with my nephew. She never said how. She just told us she loved the name. Congrats, and she couldn't wait to meet him. So she found out your son's name when she wasn't supposed to know. Okay, interesting. We assumed she snooped because she was not told. I even mentioned it to my brother, and he said his wife does like to browse through people's things like it was no big. Okay, kind of real, kind of an invasion of privacy, but I mean sometimes you're just bored, right?
No, diva.
Then when my nephew was born, they announced his name and it was the name we chose. First, middle, and last name. Okay, that's crazy. Copying someone's exact name is crazy because how are you supposed to tell them apart when they grow up? My brother called right after sister-in-law posted the announcement, and he told me to keep quiet because his wife had a rough birth and she didn't need drama, bruh. And he knew we might not like it because she really wanted the name. She really wanted the name, but she stole it. Like, it's not her name. I mean, you can't copyright names, but still. Her reason, my brother and I have matching twin names, and sister-in-law wanted to connect our 2 boys by just giving them the same name so they were each other's namesake. I feel like that's something you ask though, like you talk with them before. My wife and I talked it over and we decided to pick a different name. Okay, yeah, fair. But we'd pretend to keep the original name until there was 0 risk of sister-in-law changing my nephew's name. My parents and sisters said it made sense. My brother told me I upset his wife by silently doing this shit and taking away her choice to match the boys. Her choice? Well, it's your choice too. It's a mutual decision. She didn't ask for your opinion either. I asked him if he considered how much tougher it would be with both boys enrolled in the same schools with the very same name. Not to mention banking, doctors, dental, all kinds of stuff. He told me plenty of people have the same name and it's not a big deal. It's harder to mix it up now, and we're just trying to gatekeep names. Girl. But am I the asshole for what I did? Like, are we weird for thinking this kind of stuff? I don't think you're weird. I think your sister-in-law is weird for just electing to match her son's name with your son's name without asking.
That's
just
weird.
And I think your concerns are valid. Like having the exact same name and living in the same area and actually being part of the same family, it's just it's weird because they're gonna get confused for each other, and she didn't ask for your permission or anything. So I don't think you're the asshole here. I think you're very valid for choosing a different name. I'm gonna put this one in innocent, Your Honor. Number 2. Am I the asshole for telling my husband if he forces his daughter to go to school with poor hygiene as punishment, I would divorce him?
Don't laugh.
I, 41 female, have a daughter, 10 female, and my husband, 35 male, has a daughter, 13 female. From a previous relationship. My stepdaughter has been the near perfect child for a long time. She hasn't ever needed to be punished since I've been with her father, until recently. She had a problem with another girl, 13 female, at school. The other girl made fun of my stepdaughter's lesbian mom and my daughter made fun of the other girl's poor mom.
Interesting. All right, you have a great day.
The parents of the other girl grounded her for 3 weeks. That's a long time. My husband wanted his daughter's punishment to match the crime. Since his daughter made fun of the other girl's financial situation, my husband wants his daughter to feel like how it is to be extremely poor. The other family isn't extremely poor, by the way. His plan for his daughter is to go to school with poor hygiene for 3 days. No shower, no deodorant, no brushing of teeth, and reuse clothes. I told him if he goes through with this plan, I will divorce him. Real. Am I the asshole? No? I mean, this is weird. Like, it's kind of disgusting. Like, it's dehumanizing to force someone to do that, I feel. To go without basic hygiene. I feel like that is a human right, almost. Because even if you don't have access to, like, a shower and stuff, there are other ways to be clean. Like, it's almost like forcing it. You could, like, shower in the gym or shower in a river or something, but he's deliberately, like, not allowing her to clean herself. And somehow that's supposed to show her what it's like to be extremely poor and teach her a lesson. I just feel like it's humiliating and it's traumatizing. If I had that happen to me as a 13-year-old, I feel like I would remember that for the rest of my life. Like, I would be so embarrassed. Like, I would never forget that. So, I don't think you're the asshole for this. I think there's other ways of discipline. Oh, and there's an update. Update. My stepdaughter is safe. My daughter is safe. I'm safe, and I would divorce my husband. Oh, I don't think I should share too much. So he went through with it. You told him that you would divorce him, and he wanted to still go through with it. I guess he messed around and found out. Yeah, I honestly feel like you didn't do anything wrong here. It is just really weird to force your own daughter to do that kind of stuff. I would never want my own spawn to feel like so humiliated and gross. Even though right now, like, I don't think I could deal with having a kid, I still wouldn't. If I did, like, I wouldn't want them to suffer like this. It's so like, this stuff will last with you for such a long time, and I don't know if parents think of that stuff when they do punishment. So I'm gonna put this one also in innocent, Your Honor. I don't know that the full situation. I don't know if you talked to him or tried to have a conversation or how you went about it, because you said you shouldn't share too much. But from what I read, everything, like, it's just what I would do also. So.
And if you hear this sound, then go on, bend your back, go on, bend your knees, baby, sink it to the mat.
Bruh. The title of this one is crazy. Am I the asshole for conditioning my wife into keeping her behavior in check while she was postpartum? I'm laughing, but, like, that's, like, not.
Oh,
like,
that's no.
that doesn't sound good. I, 30 male, have been married to my wife, 29 female, for a few years now. We had our baby 6 years ago. As anyone who's been through supporting a postpartum spouse, it can be very hard at times. At the time, I had come to take a hard stance when it comes to the way she spoke to me. It all started about a month after the baby was born. At first, I could see the exhaustion and did everything I could to support her, picking up the slack around the house, comforting her during the late night feedings, and being there when she needed me. I told her that I'd do anything to make this easier for her. However, over time, the tone of her words started to change. Even when I was literally doing everything I could to be a supportive partner, she started to treat me like I was a failure. One night, after we were both spending hours soothing the baby, I sat down for a moment of rest. I had barely sat down when she snapped at me. "Why are you so useless? I'm doing all of this alone and you're just sitting there." I felt my blood boil. If that wasn't my wife, I swear I would have done something bad. This was it, and I couldn't just sit there and take it anymore. So I looked at her and said, "I won't be spoken to this way." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't try to explain myself. I just said it firmly. Okay, let's stop there and unpack some things. Well, me personally, I have never gone through a situation like this, so I'm gonna have a take that's inexperienced, I guess. But first of all, you literally said that you would do anything to make this easier for her. And I feel like as a partner who like truly loves somebody and like, you know, you like, you know, there's therapy for this stuff. Like you could take her to therapy. You know, like you said you would do anything to make this easier for her. This is giving me the ick. She started sobbing, telling me how unsupportive I was, how I didn't get it. You don't get it.
Because you're asking for it, you're dying for it.
How she just needed someone to hold her. No, literally, like, I showed her by my actions that her behavior would meet nothing but my indifference. I wasn't going to give her the satisfaction of seeing me upset or begging her to change. There's a part of me that worries she'll resent me for this. She eventually did stop after a while and became more or less normal. Normal? I think all these postpartum months, I conditioned her behavior by consistently refusing to acknowledge or react. I refused to give her the satisfaction she could get any rise out of me. We recently had another argument and she cried to me again, saying I never let her open up to me. I was being judgmental, cold, mean, and harsh. I didn't know what to say. I just told her that me putting that habit in her was a deliberate attempt to ward off the bad ways she spoke to me, which made her even more angry and upset. She was crying the whole time and said that I had abandoned her during the most vulnerable time in her life, that I wasn't a good husband to her, that she doesn't feel emotionally safe with me. You know what I'm hearing is a lot of red flags, a lot of ding 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 ding, but about you. Because one, like, yes, she's gonna resent you for that. Like, what? And two, the reason she stopped is because she felt that she couldn't tell you anything anymore. Like, she literally said that you never let her open up to you. And then now you're like, oh, like, I conditioned her. Like, it kind of seems like you're proud of it. Like, the way you're talking about it, like, you're proud that your wife feels that she's not safe with you, that she's not emotionally safe with you, and that in your defense, you were just defending yourself from the way she was speaking to you while she was going through a mental health thing. That's not being supportive. That's not being a good husband. Like she said, like, I think you're that. And I don't want to read this anymore. I think I'm gonna put this in exorcism because you have like an ego demon, like a pride demon. I think maybe you and her should go to therapy and see if you can work this out, because she is gonna remember this for like the rest of your marriage. Like she is gonna resent you as long as you don't resolve this. So, but anyways, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you guys think, if this was fun, if it was entertaining, if you like my opinions. And thank you for watching my video. I am trying to get back into video making. I don't know, because I'm bored and it's summer break and I have nothing else to do. But yeah, if you like the video, and maybe subscribe if you keep wanting to watch my content. Okay, thanks. Bye.